Yo guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're playing Ages of Conflicts, and so as you can see on the map there are less countries. We only have 11 countries here, and I got a comment from Celtic German Maps that said you should make a video where all regions are their own country. So that's what I did. We have Baltics, Balkans, I also have like Western and Eastern Europe, we have Southern Europe, we have the Nordics. And you can say yes, the lowlands, okay, Benelux is also Western Europe, but they also are like Benelux slash lowlands. So I have a few sub-regions. We have Northern Africa, we have Middle East, we have Southern Europe, Balkan, Eastern Europe, we have the Caucasus. Yeah, so as you can see, so let's see how it goes. We only have 11 nations, so I don't know how long this will take, but we shall see. Quick note, I forgot that Cyprus also was like Southern Europe, and I know I could have made a Iberian Peninsula, but it is what it is right now, so just enjoy the video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for the 800 subscribers, by the way. Thank you all for the support. And there are already wars breaking out, so that's interesting. Who is fighting war? Oh wow, the Nordics are going after the Baltics immediately. The question is, will it work? That's the question. They're fighting over this island. So they took that island from Sweden, from Nordics of course. Yeah, it's just one country now. So we shall see what happens. I think the Southern Europeans have some difficulties because their lands are not really connected. Yes, we have sea borders over here and there is no connection. So Greece is kinda on its own. So this part of the Southern Europe country. Germany was already pushing into the Balkans, and now Germany is pushing into France, into Western Europe. So let's see how it goes. Oh wow, Western Europe is getting pushed from all sides. That's interesting. So the Russians are allied with the Middle East. I mean Eastern Europe, not the Russians. I will make these mistakes a lot, I think. So the lowlands are also involved in the war against France. They are not allied with Central Europe yet. I said Germany again. But the lowlands are pushing in after the Western Europeans. So will they get this capital? I think if they have this capital, they will replace it to London. But they are trying to push in. Also from here. Oh, the Balkans pushed into Southern Europe, and they took some land. They really took some land. Okay, the Middle East is fighting the Caucasus, but the ground is not really moving here. They're also fighting the Russians, so they are kind of squished in between. I think it's the smallest country we have, definitely. Lowlands was second, but Lowlands is taking over, but now the Germans are pushing in, so that's why the lowlands cannot take that much land. But it seems like they are going to kill Western Europe. They pieced out. Now Central Europe is fighting with Eastern Europe, and Eastern Europe is now pushing in after Central Europe. They're in an alliance with the Nordics, and the Nordics are also helping to fight Eastern Europe. Okay, so the Caucasus got puppeted by the Middle East. They're also allied with Eastern Europe, and yeah, the lowlands, they are controlling almost the entirety of Western Europe. They're the new Western Europe. They are allied with the Balkans. So it seems like Eastern Europe is pushing into Central Europe. They are controlling a lot of lands now, but yeah, I think they're all pretty low on money, like 50. Okay, okay, 3k. Okay, this is interesting. You still have some Western Europe parts over here. So Central Europe is fighting the Benelux again. I mean, Lowlands, Benelux, it's the same actually. Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. Okay, I think Central Europe is done. We can say goodbye to... Okay, they replaced their capital. Now the Nordics are also invading from down here. They puppeted the Baltics. So the Baltics is a puppet now. They're also fighting Western Europe that got puppeted by the Lowlands. So that's insane. Lowlands are also pushing in after Southern Europe now. Northern Africa lost a little bit of land too. Southern Europe, from two sides, they were invading the northern parts. And it seems like Southern Europe puppeted Western Europe. I don't know how. Look at this scuffed as borders. Our first dead is Western Europe, and our second dead is the Caucasus. So that's completely gone. We have 9 nations left. So the Baltics are revolting against the puppet, and now they're fighting everything around them. But they are gaining some ground. Central Europe is also almost gone. I don't know how Eastern Europe is controlling this, but yeah, they got puppeted. That's probably why. So now there is a big fight happening in actually Central Europe, because the lowlands are trying to gain some land, the Balkans are claiming land, so there is no Central Europe anymore. Got killed by the lowlands. That's interesting. And Eastern Europe is trying to push in the Balkans, but Benelux said like, no, we're not going to do that, and now they are gaining some land. How much money do they have? Oh, they have 500. How much do they have? Oh, they are at 0. Oh, they are at 0. Oh, that's not good. That's not pretty good. How much does Balkan have? Okay, 1k. So the biggest country is Eastern Europe, but they are losing land, and the Baltics are trying to fight the Nordics. We shall see if they will survive this. They do have some money though, if you compare it with them. Yeah, okay, the Nordics have way more money. They replaced their capital and now they're gone. So, Estonia into Nordic it seems like. So the Nordics are also invading the lowlands and lowlands run out of money, so that's not good. They should peace out. They should okay, they're not going to peace out. It seems like. Great. This is insane. Countries went to war pretty fast. Okay, they replaced the capital to Luxembourg. And they will replace it again. Okay, no, they died. That's fast. Okay, yeah, they lost their 3 main capitals. So, the lowlands are gone. The Nordics are pretty powerful. Yeah, the Southern Europeans are literally in the UK and in Ireland. That's kind of funny. So, Balkans is trying to fight Eastern Europe. But the Balkans replaced their capital to Croatia or Slovenia. They are also running out of gold, so it's pretty difficult to defend. They almost got the entirety of the Italian peninsula, so their capital now is in central Spain. Balkans took like almost the entirety of the Greece territory. Southern Europe is not doing pretty well. They do control like half of France, but that's because of the collapse of the lowlands, and they have half the UK. So Southern Europe more like Western Europe now. We have a big push in from Eastern Europe. They're the biggest by far. Middle East didn't change much. They took a bit more land in the Balkans and in the Caucasus, but that's it. So the Nordics are fighting Eastern Europe, but they are losing. I think they also run out of money. They also run out of money. Yeah, they are also dead. They are dead. Do they have an alliance? No, they don't. They got no. Oh, what? They puppeted. Okay, what is this game? What is this game? Eastern Europe is going crazy. They were the biggest land mass in the first place, but yeah, now the Nordics replaced their capital to Reykjavik in Iceland, or like Iceland territory, and they are revolting and pushing in. The thing is, everyone went way too fast after their money, that's why they all ran out of money, and that's why this game ended that fast. And because there were only 11 nations, it's going pretty fast. Now we only have 4 nations. No, we have 5 nations left, so half of them already died. So they puppeted the Nordics, but the Southern Europeans are fighting for their land. There's also no Balkan anymore. I think Eastern Europe completely took that over. They still control this island in Greece, but yeah, and the Middle East is pushing into that, and there are big wars happening. It's actually Southern Europe versus Eastern Europe. So who will win this? That's the question. Maybe Africa can do some things, but they are also puppeted by Eastern Europe. Okay, well, Eastern Europe is like controlling everything now. So this will probably end soon unless someone revolts or like break the alliance for the Middle East in that case. But yeah, Eastern Europe is now going to eat territory away very slowly. This was actually way too fast. Didn't expect it to end that fast. Now they are gaining a bunch of money. They have 9k. They are already controlling almost the entirety of the map. There are some parts not by them, but they will take that over pretty soon if nobody is going to revolt, at least. This alliance is just standing since the beginning of the game and it didn't change at all. Voice crack, what the hell? Okay, well, and now Southern Europe is trying to fight again and they are gaining land. For now, the Nordics are still puppeted by Eastern Europe, but they're not fighting the Middle East. So that's interesting. Okay, now they're losing a bunch of land. I think did they run out of money? They did. Okay, yeah, they did. But now they peaced out. Now Northern Africa is pushing into them. And they also annexed the Nordics, so the Nordics are gone. If this alliance should break, that would be great. Then they can do more. But yeah, this alliance is still standing. So I don't think that will change my... Okay, they all got puppeted again. This is so stupid. And now everyone is puppeted. Wow, game. Wow. Interesting. Puppets are happening way too easy. Like, oh, I'm fighting war. I lost war. Now you're puppet. We gained like 5 inches of ground. Now it is my land. And now you're puppet from me. Yeah, it's like that. Oh, we're fighting a war. We gain like 2 pixels. And now you're my puppet. Like, that's kind of stupid, actually. But yeah, I think Eastern Europe won the game. That's what it looks like. Okay, now they're trying to revolt, but everyone should revolt if they want to make a chance. Because they do not have enough gold. Now, see, they are getting crushed. And now they're in alliance again. Wow. Okay, so Manaus is revolting. They're not a puppet anymore. They are trying to fight, but that puppet is also fighting, so it's pretty difficult. But yeah, like this, it will not take that long. Okay, that's another revolt. Eastern Europe is fighting 2 fronts now. And it is working for the Africans. Okay, never mind. It was working for the Africans. Okay, now it's a 2 front war. So maybe they can do something. Oh no, the one got puppeted again and the other is an ally again. Stupid. Okay, well, and Eastern Europe annexed Middle East. Okay, so Southern Europeans are trying to revolt and they are gaining some land, but I don't think it will be enough. They control some certain spots though, but they are getting crushed. Okay, yeah, they got puppeted again by a little bit of land. Now Africa is revolting again and they are an alliance. It's like this the whole time, but eventually they will die. That's one. That's two, and that's end of the game. Like,